What is on your mind? What's something we can discuss today that will benefit you most? What's a challenge you just recently came across?
So I have a challenge. So I
Go
had
ahead.
somebody who wants to sell their home and had the conversation with them this morning. And the first thing out of their mouth is, we need you to discount your commission. And I'm like, damn, got caught there. So obviously I'm gonna go back in 2 weeks, and I'm gonna look at the house and get some information so I can do a CMA. And I put it off to then. Let's put that off for now. Let's talk. Let me come in and see your house, and then we'll address that when we meet. So that's the approach I took to handle it. But I know it's going to immediately come up as soon as I walk into the door and have the conversation with them. And I've heard a lot of the things that people have said on these calls. Just say you don't discount. But I'm just nervous I'm going to lose it. If I don't give them something.
But let's start with the fact that it's an objection by all means, and you weren't prepared to handle the objection. So what are some objection handlers that we can prepare for, that we can have in our back pocket, so that you are ready and you are prepared the next time you walk in? And go.
Well, the first thing I just want to say to you is that commission is typically only an issue in the absence of value. So make sure you're showing value. Make sure you're pre-qualifying. You do a full listing presentation. That's the first thing I would say. The other thing, kind of like a smart ass response to it, is your commission 7 discounted to 6, right? But I know where you're going with this. The biggest thing is, what's more important to you, my commission or what I net you? That's what you need to say and have that conversation.
And I went that route. I said, I have different marketing strategies that are going to net you the most amount of money, and we'll make up the difference for what you're going to pay for me.
And they said,
well, they still pushed on it.
Yeah.
So then that's when I said, okay, let's hold off. Let me come in, look at your house first, and then we'll figure it out.
You could also say, if you're looking for a discount on commission, you might be getting a discount on the amount of work that the agent's going to be doing.
Yeah.
Finesse the words better, obviously, but you get what you pay for.
Right. So, I have 2 weeks to prepare for this. So I'm going to definitely, put a lot of work and effort into putting a great presentation and showing them what I'm going to deliver, and use that to say, to promote the fact that, look, I'm not going to discount it. I don't want to discount it, because look at what I'm going to be doing for you, and how I'm going to be preparing your home, and how I'm going to list it, and how I'm going to show it, and how I'm going to market your house.
Was commission their only objection?
Yes.
And what is it about that? Why do they want to discount a commission?
They want to walk with as much money as they can. They're retiring.
Okay. Which means that they definitely want someone like you who's not going to negotiate their commission, because if you're not going to negotiate your commission, you're going to fight hard for their equity as well. They want someone like you. Any other agent that would come in and lower their commission is also not going to fight hard for their equity. And although they're paying less commission, they're going to walk away with less money in their pocket. And that's what you have to make them understand.
Yeah. Okay. That's a great point, Rod. Yeah.
One of the things I'll say is, look, if you can out negotiate me, you deserve the discount. But I'm a bulldog when it comes to money, especially my money. And I'm going to be the same when it comes to your house. You don't want to go with an agent whose marketing strategy is leading with a discount, because that's exactly how they're going to market your home. And the other question I have for you is, how much of a discount are you looking for? And then see what they say.
So if they say half a point or a point,
so something.
Whatever they say, what is the counter for that?
Well, if they say, "Oh, we're looking for you to do it for 4%," you say, "Absolutely not. I can't even do the marketing for that. I'm losing money in that deal."
Okay.
But if they, and then you can negotiate it with them, but whatever they say, cut it. Just cut it into quarters and just give them a quarter of what they want. They say 5. Okay, I can do it for 5 3/4, but that's only because I know you're retiring, and it's kind of a gift from me to you.
Okay. All right.
No matter what though, Hugo, your commission is always 3%. You pay out 3% to the buyer agent. And so if there's any place where you have some room to move, it would be what you pay out to a buyer agent. So what I would start doing is dropping that down from 3 to maybe 2.75 to 2.5, but also explain to them the advantage of paying out a higher commission to the buyer agent. If you have a really competitive commission, you get more people showing up to show your listings. And so you would encourage them not to do that. However, if they feel like they need some type of commission break, you don't cut your commission. The only thing you can do is, lower the buyer side. Excuse me.
Okay, great. Great advice.
All right, we got 8 minutes left. What else we got?
Can I say one thing?
Sure.
Don't lower your commission. Because ultimately, if you start off by doing that to get the business, it's called commission breath, right? It's
right.
like
I'm creating a domino effect, and I don't want to get off on that foot. I don't want to start on that foot.
So what I would tell you to do is go in and fight. Show them your value. Show them how what they're looking to accomplish, they'll get by allowing you to do your job. Market the property correctly, so you need money to do that. Pay out a fair commission, you need money to do that. But ultimately, at the end of the day, what they net is going to be higher because they chose you and you're with Keller Williams. Show them what we do. And maybe what I would say is, if I handle both sides of the transaction, instead of 6, I'll charge you 5.5.
Got it. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That's perfect.
All right, Hugo, I trust you got value out of that conversation. And of course, we can always continue the discussion offline as well. What else we got, guys?
I would just like to make a point about learning something every day. I learned yesterday that with people who don't understand English that well, you have to use the language, this is in a rental, and I told them that they had to bring bank checks. I should have said they have to bring certified checks, because when I showed up at the rental yesterday, the guy opened his checkbook and was ready to write the checks. I said, no, it's got to be a bank check. You have to go to the bank. And then the daughter said, oh, you mean a certified check? So they went to the bank, they got the certified checks. Just something we always have to just remember the wording.
Ira, I had the same thing happen, and it was a bank holiday.
Oh!
It was a nightmare.
Yeah, I find that when people don't speak the same language as you, if you talk slower and louder at them, they still don't know what you're saying.
Shocking.
It's a learning moment. It's my dummy tax.
I had one guy once who had certified checks and wouldn't give them to me, and I had to negotiate. He wanted to hold them. He said he didn't have the money, but he had the checks. So it was either give me the checks and get the keys, or that was it. So he gave me the key. He gave me the checks, but it was ridiculous.
How do you get the checks without having the money?
You don't.
I'll tell you my biggest dummy tax. It's probably the worst thing I've ever done in real estate. If anybody wants to hear it, so they never do it.
Yes.
Yes.
The affiliated business disclosure between Carnegie Title. I did not have it signed before closing. It went into my contract was written in June. It went into dot loop in August. We closed in September. And I'm chasing down my buyer to get it signed, or else they can't pay me.
Ouch.
I hear there's a fine too. I don't know with that. I almost missed it once, but that's right when I joined.
Yep.
KW, and I didn't know about that form. You know, I just wasn't familiar, and it was one of those like.
Yep, that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
So I'm getting it today, but it was there was some tears involved.
This is why you talk to me to do your paperwork.
I know, Catherine.
All right, we got 3 minutes. What else you got?
I have a little story to tell that I experienced over the weekend.
Go.
I recently moved to Montvale about a year and a half ago, and my old house, I remember the buyers saying, "Oh, we're going to probably renovate and then sell it." So I figured, hey, let me stop by. It's in Oakland. I said, let me stop by, see how things are coming along. So on Sunday morning, I'm driving by the house. I look to my right, and I see what appears to be a fire pit on the deck. I see fire. I said, what's going on? I pull into my driveway, or my old driveway. I see there's no cars. I go up on the deck, and there's like the kitchen stove. There's all this stuff out on the deck because they're redoing the bathrooms and everything. There is a 6-foot fire in diameter. The deck was on fire, literally from the debris that the contractors, and I thought the contractor, maybe they went to lunch or something. This fire was huge. I got video of it. And I wound up going into the shed. I found a hose, and the spigot was under the deck. I put out the fire, called the cops, and within like 5-10 minutes, 2 cop cars, 3 fire engines. It was crazy. I saved the house, and I'm hoping that the buyers or the sellers, whatever, didn't want the whole house to go up. But it was kind of a crazy experience. So just wanted to share that with everybody.
You ruined their insurance claim.
I know, right?
That's I was hoping. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to stop by again and say, hey, listen, let me list your house now. So they might say, oh, get out of here. Who knows?
Wow, what a story, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. I'll send you guys the video.
Please.
All right, guys. So what I want to leave you with this Wednesday, of course, we got constant scripts today at 5. We got the masterminds tomorrow at 2 for the buyer agent topics. So only one that risks can truly discover how far one can go. I want to leave you
Say
that
one
one
more time. Say one more time.
Only one that risks can truly discover how far one can go. So understand that the opportunities that are available yesterday are gone. The opportunities that present themselves today are there for the taking. And we have to risk. We have to risk getting uncomfortable. We have to risk taking action in order to get results. So go out there, get uncomfortable, get to work, take action, get results, and let's get it done. All right, guys?
Hey, Ron, can I say something before we go?
Of course. Of course.
2 things. Again, Scotch and Scripts is tonight at 5. I hope to see everyone there. And then I just felt compelled to say this. Don't lower your commission. You are worth 6%. Don't lower your commission. You're worth it. Just know that. Commission's only an issue in the absence of value, so do not lower it. Go out and show value.
I hear another video coming out of that today.
You better believe it.
Word.
My daily wrap up.
There it is, bro. Daily wrap up.
David is working on his Diego lighting.
You see me? I worked on it this morning.
I have to say it was better than the other day. Today is better. We're working on it.
Diego right here. All righty, guys. Can I hear 3 affirmations before we go?
I'm a great salesperson. I'm a great salesperson. I'm a great salesperson.
There we go. 2 more.
People love working with me. People love working with me. People will work with me.
Think big, aim high, act bold.
Love it. Love it. And we can't wrap up the call without Tony Robbins. Come on, Raj. Give it to us.
All right, I got my son's Zoom class on, but
oh, okay.
No, but I can do it. They're gonna hear me. It's unmuted. All I need is within me now.
There we go.
He's looking backwards. He's like, oh my God, someone's gonna hear me.
No, 12 second graders just heard me say it.
Yeah, they need to hear it, man.
They're all
empower them. Empower those little second graders.
All the love I need is within me now. All the power I need is within me now.
All right. And for me, it's I can, I will, I must. So talk to you guys later on tonight at 5 o'clock. You guys will be good. See ya.
Thanks, David. Thanks, Ron. Have a good day.
Thanks, guys.